Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Here in this training video, I want to show everyone on how to produce a complete A to Z 3D surface map using the Sofa software. So if you are just joining us for the first time, you can check under the video description to see other tutorials that can actually enlighten and help you in your professional practice. Thank you. So to create your 3D surface map, all you have to do is to have a data that you'll be using. Your data is expected to be arranged the way you are seeing on the screen. So these are spot height data. You'll be needing the spot height data to create a 3D surface map. So your data is expected to be arranged as you can see on the screen: the name, which is the point ID, eastings, northings, and heights. Alright, so when you arrange your data this way on your Excel sheet, you have to save as .csv, that is CSV comma delimited. So you click at this top left corner, then you click on save as. So when you click on save as, you are going to see the option coming out below here, save as type. You click on that. If yours is not showing CSV comma delimited, then you scroll to CSV comma delimited, you click on that, then you can rename your file. Okay, then you note the folder it is going under. Okay, so I'll just call it topo spot data. Okay, so when you are done with that, you click on save, and yes, so therefore you close the Excel work environment. Okay, so when you close it, you are then to launch into your software. So I'll be using the software 11 in the course of this training video. So when you click and open on that, you are going to be having your work environment this way. Okay, so first thing, I'll quickly change this frame to the landscape format by right clicking, coming to page setup, then click on landscape. So this here is the paper size of interest, so you can choose any paper size of interest. So I'll just go with A4 in the course of this video, then click on OK. So it has changed. So this is actually depending on your study area, how large or how small it is. Okay, so when you are done with that, the first thing you have to do on your software work environment is to create the grid data. All right, so you come to grid, come to data. All right, so here you are going to choose the excel data.csv. so here it is, then you click on open. So here on this column, you see X is expected to be the column for the eastings, so you click on that, then make it eastings E. Then Y is for the northings column, you choose N. Then for the Z is the height column, you choose H. Then the gridding method, this is the interpolation method the software will be using to interpolate for the either contour or 3D surface or the vector map or whatsoever map you want to be producing. So the kriging is the most statistical recommended interpolation method, so you go by kriging. You click on that, so you note the path your data is going into. Okay, it is going under my route folder, then this is the name topo spot height data grid. All right, so you click on OK. So here you can see grid has been created, so that is successful. Then you click on OK. Then the next thing is to create the 3D surface. Okay, to create that, it's either you click on this icon here, new 3D surface, or you click on map, go to new, then scroll. So you can either generate contour map or you create some other grid vector map, or what we are actually interested in this video, the 3D surface. So you click on that. So when you click on that, you are expected to click on the grid data we generated initially. So the grid data you generated initially is what you will click on. You are going to see it. If you can't see the folder, you should go to where you have the folder saved, maybe on your desktop or other documents extensions. All right, so but I have it on my desktop under this folder here. Then you can see it. I've chosen it, and you will see it appear here. Then you click on open. So therefore this is the 3D surface. Okay, so that is not all. We need to add some other metadata and other information that will be making our map to be presentable. Okay, therefore when you are done generating the 3D surface, you are to put the base of your area. Okay, so to introduce the base, you come to the general icon here, So you are going to see show base, so you click on the box to check it, so you can see this is now making much more sense. Okay, so that is not all. Let me show you how to edit the base. So you can actually edit the base by clicking on edit base. All right, so here the style you can choose lighted, then you can leave this on default except you want to change the color or play with that. Okay, so you click on OK. So this is actually suitable for me. I'll be leaving this way. So the color can actually be changed as well. So if you are working with a bathymetric 3D surface, you can come to this color icon here, then click on terrain. So these are different color icon for different purposes, okay, for geology, graffiti, and so on and so forth. So if you are trying to produce a bathymetric 3D map, you scroll down, you are going to see the bathymetric color. So when you click on it, you are going to see it change. That shows that the deeper blue aspect is actually the shallow part of the terrain. So this is actually a waterlogged area. Alright, but I'm not running for a bathymetric 3D surface map, so I'm running for terrain. So I'm just going to change that to terrain back. Okay, that shows that this is the deeper part of my terrain. Okay, so that is just that for that. So the next thing is to introduce all other metadata like the title, scale bar, and the color graduation and other information below. So for us to add the scale bar, so the Z axis, I'll not be using the Z axis in the course of this training, so I'll just uncheck that here. So I just need the X and the Y axis. Okay, so I'll just leave it as that. So let's introduce the title of this particular 3D surface map. So to introduce that, you will come to draw, you are going to see text, you click on that, you see the plus sign activated, so you just click on the space you want to introduce the title. So this is just like plan showing 3D so click on enter off, so you can keep putting your text. So I'm just going to make that center. So here you can choose the font name or the font of your choice, then you can edit the font size if you want it to be edited here. Okay, then you can make it center if you want it to be center. So when you are done editing and inputting all other information, you click on OK. It's going to appear here. However, I'm just going to copy and paste from my previous work. Okay, so I'll just copy then paste so that the video will not be too long. All right, so let's copy and paste. So for you to edit, you just double click on the text, then you can paste what you want. Okay, so here it is. Then you can actually increase to make it much more bold in a way, much more bold and visible. Okay, so this is just a sample, so yours can be anything. All right, so that is just that for the title. So you can see what the title is entailing. It's showing the title of the map and also the local government, the state, and the origin and the area of your terrain. So that's the area can actually be calculated on AutoCAD. You can check under the video description on how to calculate area of property. So when you're done with that, the next thing we want to introduce is the scale bar. All right, so to introduce the scale bar on software, you click on the 3D surface. Okay, you right click, then you scroll down to add, then you are going to see scale bar. Okay, so you click on that. So the scale bar has actually been generated, so you just place it at the center. All right, so that is just how to impute the scale bar. Okay, then the next thing I'll be introducing is the other metadata such as the certification and other information. So I'm just going to copy that, all right, from previous work as well, so that the video will not be too long. All right, so you can actually come to draw, come to text, come here and start editing. All right, so you can start typing the certification. However, I'm just going to paste what I've copied from other work environment, and that is just it. So you can actually center by highlighting, then click on center for the text to be centered. So that is that for that. So you can choose to reduce the scale of the 3D surface map. So that is just for certification. Then for the next thing I'll be showing is how to introduce the color graduation. All right, this is going to show the color information, which part is high, which part is low. All right, so to introduce that, you click on the 3D surface, okay, then you come to you click on the 3D surface map, then you come to show color scale. Okay, so you click on that, then you are going to see the color scale displayed beside your map. All right, so that's just that for that. So the other thing I'm going to show you is how to play with the color graduation. So this is actually the terrain color, okay, but you can actually use the rainbow color. This is actually going to show you more of what you are familiar with. Okay, for an average person, you can easily interpret this that this part is the highest part of the terrain, while this part is the lowest part of the terrain. So when rain falls on this surface, you are going to see the flow coming into this direction. So that is the beauty of 3D surface. It is going to help you to have a better visualization of your terrain. So whenever there is a rainfall, the water is going to flow to this direction. So that can actually be interpreted with the vector, okay, map. So when you click on the vector map here, you have to click on the grid data, then you click on open. You are going to see this is the actual information of the 3D map. So you can see that all arrow is pointing in this particular region. So they are pointing in that region, telling us that this region is the lowest part of the terrain and water is expected to flood this region. So that is just that in the course of this video. If you find this video helpful, do well to hit on the subscribe icon as well as share to keep getting free tutorial trainings from this channel freely. Thank you. Then lastly, the next thing to incorporate on this map is the true north. Okay, the true north can be added by coming to draw. Okay, you are going to see symbol, you click on that, then you click on, it's supposed to be at the top left corner of your map. You click on that, you are going to see the plus sign. So you press escape, then you click on the plus sign. All right, when you click on the plus sign, you will come to symbol here, you click on that. So you can scroll down to the symbol of the true north. So these are different symbols, so I'll just go with this. All right, so when you click on that, you can now choose to increase the scale of the true north. So the color is expected to be in blue, so you click on fill color here, then you can change it to blue. All right, so that is how to introduce the true north to your map. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe icon as well as share to keep getting more tutorial freely from this channel. See you again.